Today we are going to draw a bear. And since bears are starting to hibernate, it's a great time to draw a bear. So we're going to hold our paper the tall way. You guys make sure that you use a pencil, and then when we're done, make sure that you guys trace. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to start with the bear's head. So start with a large curve on the top of your page. Once you do that, we're going to draw a curve and a curve. So these are your bear's ears. Now once you do that, you come down, you curve down, and then we curve out, and we curve out. So basically, you have the basic shape of your bear. Now once you do that, we're going to start with his face, the snout. So to do the snout, we start with a curve right under the ears. Once we do that, we go 3 zigzags. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We then make 2 straight lines. 1, 2. And then we zigzag the bottom for his beard. And it's all different lengths. So some are long, some are short. After we do that, we're going to draw the bear's nose. So watch what we do. Curve, loop it back, kind of like a bean shape. So you're going to make a bean shape. Once you do that, make a little rectangle. That is going to be the reflection of light in his nose. You're going to color everything in except for that little reflection of light in the nose. Once you do that, make a line, and then we make 2 lines, 2 diagonals, and a little U for the mouth. So that is our nose area. Once we draw that, we're going to draw the eyes. So the eyes we're going to start with a diagonal and a diagonal. You're going to curve the top and come back. Curve the top and come back. Same as before, we need the little reflections of light. I know it looks a little creepy right now, but don't worry. We're going to color them in black, and those are just going to be our little reflections of light. Now, you have drawn your bear. What you're going to do now is this. You're going to take a crayon, any color crayon that you would like, one color. Let's say you take blue. You're going to make little dashes all over your bear, all over the fur. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. Before you do that, we have to make the ears. I forgot the inside of the ears. Sorry about that. So all the fur, not the inside of the ears and not the snout, you are going to make little lines like this. Little lines all over your page, hundreds of them. The whole bear needs to be covered all the way down here, all the way over here. Don't just do little sections. The whole bear is covered. Make sure that you guys look at the example that I post for you guys. So make sure you do the whole thing. For time-wise, I'm not going to do the whole thing. Once you finish that, you're going to decide what color you want for your snout. So maybe you want a tan, orange, yellow, whatever color you want. So I'm going to do orange. Now you can do this in watercolors also. I'm doing this in crayon, but you can do it in watercolors. Once you do that, you can also color the inside of the ears. And color both ears. When you are finished with that, you are going to color the bear. Now, I suggest coloring the bear a lighter color. That way you can see all those great lines. So maybe a light yellow, light green, light blue, pink, light purple. You don't want it to be a dark color, because if I did a dark color, watch what happens. You really can't see all those lines. They get lost. So you really want to stick with a light color. After you finish that, you may color your background any color you want. So that's a good place to use that dark color you wanted to use. So that's a perfect spot to use that. You make sure you color the whole bear. I am not coloring the whole bear, which means that you guys need to finish the whole bear. So I'm just going to go quickly. Make sure that you color everything. So this whole bear needs to be colored in. I'm going to scribble scrabble mine right now, but that's just so you guys know to color the whole bear. When you are done, you are going to take a picture and you are going to post it onto Seesaw. And I cannot wait to see your cool textured bears. Remember, make sure the dashes go all over it. If you want, you could also use a color pencil to do your dashes and then use crayon on top. You could use a marker to make your dashes and then use crayon on top. You cannot do crayon here and then marker on top. So do not color this big bear in a marker. Your marker will dry out and it won't look so great. So make sure these dashes, color pencil, crayon, or marker. Take your time, go slow, and I cannot wait to see them.